economy driven by temple bells, the real model of India's spiritual economy. Imagine it is 4 o'clock in the morning. There is a slight chill in a narrow lane of Banaras, the shutters of shops are half open, and an old female flower seller is arranging marigolds in her basket. The temple door is not even fully open yet, but the auto driver is looking for passengers, the tea seller has already put the milk on the stove, and a small hotel is checking the check-in list of travelers who arrived overnight. The fear starts right here. If one day devotees suddenly stop coming, not only will the temple be empty, but the earnings of that entire lane will stop, where every shop depends on some devotee or another. And the curiosity is how what we consider merely faith has actually become the livelihood of millions of families, local business, tourism, hospitality, and the silent engine of India's economy. In India, temples have never been just places of worship. They have been centers for society to meet, donate, celebrate festivals, distribute food, preserve art, and organize local life. Today, that same old structure has taken the form of a modern economy. In simple language, this is called the temple economy or spiritual economy model. This model means every economic activity running around the temple. It includes donations, darshan, prasad, hotels, transport, guides, digital booking, parking, food, and the local market. The first circle forms inside the temple. Activities like donations, puja, special darshan, annadan, maintenance, security, cleaning, and religious events run here. The second circle begins outside the temple. The world of people selling flowers and garlands, prasad, tea, food, toys, clothes, religious books, and small souvenirs lives here. The third circle is even bigger. In this, the hotel industry, homestays, railways, buses, taxis, airlines, tour packages, online apps, and even payment services get connected. This is why the temple economy is not limited just to bells and aarti. It creates a chain reaction in which a devotee's single expenditure passes through many hands. When a traveler goes to a temple, they do not just put money in the donation box. They buy a ticket, drink tea, eat food, book a room, and buy local goods. Some research estimates put India's temple economy at around 3 lakh rupees crore. However, this is not a separate official GDP category, so it is necessary to understand it as an estimate. Still, this estimate explains the scale to us. It is not just about big temples, but about those thousands of towns and cities where temples have become the heartbeat of the local economy. According to the latest public data from the Ministry of Tourism, domestic tourist visits in India were recorded at over 303 crore up to August 2025. This shows how massive domestic travel has become. In industry reports, it is often said that the share of religious and spiritual trips in India's domestic travel demand is very large. Meaning, people are setting out not just to travel but also to find meaning and peace. People's travel behavior also changed after the pandemic. Many families prioritize travels connected to temples, pilgrimages, and their cultural roots over foreign vacations. Varanasi emerged as the biggest example of this. According to the Uttar Pradesh government, more than 7 crore tourist visits were recorded in Varanasi in 2025. The Kashi Vishwanath corridor, beautification of ghats, roads, and tourist facilities changed the image of the city. Its impact was felt not only on darshan, but also on the income of shopkeepers, boatmen, guides, and hotels. Ayodhya is also a big symbol of this change. After the Ram Mandir, activities related to tourism, hospitality, transport, and real estate picked up pace in the city, creating new opportunities for local people. The government has also run schemes like PRASHAD to boost pilgrimage and heritage tourism. In this, support is given to states and union territories for infrastructure development at identified pilgrimage sites. According to the PIB, 48 projects have remained sanctioned across 27 states and union territories under the PRASHAD scheme. The focus is not just on beauty, but also on livelihood, skills, cleanliness, security, and accessibility. This means that a temple economy does not form overnight. First the road is built, then parking comes, then toilets, lights, security, crowd systems, and after that private business grows. Earlier, pilgrims often used to stay in dharamshalas, eat simple food, and return quickly. Now that same journey is becoming a family experience, cultural tour, and weekend spiritual break. Today, many travelers want clean rooms, safe transport, guided darshan, online booking, and a comfortable stay. Meaning, the faith is the same, but the spending pattern has changed. Premium pilgrimage has also grown rapidly. Somewhere there is a VIP darshan package, somewhere a helicopter service, somewhere a customized guide, and somewhere a temple visit is being arranged from a 5-star hotel. This change has given a big opportunity to the hotel and hospitality sector. from small guest houses to big hotel brands, are increasing their presence in religious cities. The transport sector is also a major part of this model. From the railway station to the temple, the demand for autos, taxis, e-rickshaws, buses, and private cabs remains continuous. Even in an ordinary devotee's journey, many people earn. A porter at the station, a driver on the way, a chai seller in the lane, a flower seller near the temple, and a souvenir shop owner on the return. The economy of Prasad is a different world altogether. Tirupati Laddu, Mathura Peda, Kashi sweets, or the local prasad of any small temple, all of these sell local identity along with faith. Handicraft sellers also get strength from temple tourism. Brass idols, puja thalis, garlands, conch shells, clothes, and handmade items create regular demand for local artisans. Digital services have made this economy even more modern. Now, online darshan slots, donation portals, hotel apps, cab booking and UPI payments have made transactions easy in many places. The young audience is also joining spiritual travel. Along with the temple, they also give importance to local food, heritage walks, photography, reels, meditation, and cultural experiences. Now spirituality and wellness are combining to create a new travel model. In Varanasi, 𝐟𝐸𝐥𝐿, Haridwar, Bodh Gaya, and many places, yoga, meditation, Ayurveda, and spiritual retreat packages are growing. The global wellness tourism market was stated to be around $990 billion in 2025, and it is estimated to become quite large by 2035. This is a big opportunity window for India. Today's family traveler does not just want darshan. They want a clean bathroom, safe parking, a decent hotel, facilities for children, a wheelchair for elders, and comfort throughout the trip. This very demand for comfort creates employment. Hotel staff, housekeeping, drivers, guides, cooks, security guards, cleaners, booking agents, and local entrepreneurs connect to this chain. Direct and indirect employment in India's travel and tourism sector is considered to be in the crores. Spiritual tourism is a strong and emotionally driven part of that same large tourism engine. But the quality of this employment is equally important. If the income is seasonal, there is no training, hygiene is poor, or payment is informal, the benefit of growth is cut in half. Therefore, the temple economy should not be understood merely by the increasing crowd. It is necessary to handle it with skill, safety, planning, and transparency. Devotees' trust is shaken by any alleged irregularity or controversy related to donations. Therefore, audits, digital records, and public accountability become extremely necessary in big temples. Because when a devotee gives a donation, they do not just give money. They give their emotion, faith, and hope that this wealth will be used for the right work. Many temple trusts use donations for annadan, education, hospitals, gaushalas, dharmshalas, and public welfare works. This is the social side of the spiritual economy. But as the crowd grows, crowd management becomes a challenge. Narrow lanes, long queues, stampede risks, traffic jams, and emergency response have to be handled in a professional manner. The environment is also a big question. Plastic waste, river pollution, overconstruction in hilly regions, and uncontrolled parking can damage spiritual tourism. The temple economy will become sustainable only when carrying capacity is understood along with development. Meaning how many people can be handled safely and respectfully at a place at one time. The real estate boom also writes two kinds of stories. On one hand, local property values increase. On the other hand, small tenants and old shopkeepers can get troubled by expensive rent. The arrival of hotel brands can increase quality, but local homestays and small lodges should also get training, finance, and online visibility so that the benefit does not remain limited only to big players. The biggest benefit happens when money circulates in local hands. A company coming from outside may earn, but local youth, women, and small vendors should also grow along with it. Just look at a flower garland. The farmer's cultivation, the trader at the mandi, the transport person, the female flower seller, and the devotee's puja, everyone's small economy is connected in it. Prasad is just like this. Milk, ghee, sugar, packaging, the shop, branding, and delivery can all combine to turn a small thing into a big local business. This sector is also a big opportunity for women's self-help groups. They can make an income from prasad packaging, local food, handicrafts, homestays, and cultural products. Skill is very important for guides. If they understand history, culture, language, and safety well, they can turn an ordinary darshan into a memorable experience. Content creators have also become a part of this economy. Travel vlogs, temple documentaries, reels, and digital storytelling influence the tourist flow by increasing the visibility of a place. The role of the local administration is also large. Without clean roads, drinking water, signage, medical help, police support and parking arrangements, the devotee's experience can be ruined. Railway, airport and bus connectivity give scale to religious tourism. As soon as it becomes easy to reach a pilgrimage site, the business map of that place begins to change. In the language of economics, this can be called the multiplier effect. A devotee's single rupee circulates outside the temple multiple times as expenditure. This very multiplier gives a new identity to small cities. Where previously the youth looked for jobs outside, a local enterprise can now form there in the shape of a guide, hotel, cafe, cab, homestay or shop. This model is not limited to any one religion. In India, temples, gurudwaras, dargahs, monasteries, churches and pilgrimage circuits all give strength to the local economy in their own ways. This is the real meaning of the spiritual economy, that faith gives movement to people, movement creates demand, demand creates business, and business creates employment. According to reports, India's spiritual tourism market is estimated to reach around $59 billion by 2028. Other market research sees the religious and spiritual market rising above $151 billion by 2034. But the big question is whether dignity will also grow along with growth. Will the flower seller's child be able to go to a good school, or will the city just become expensive by looking at the tourist crowd? Will darshan be easy, or will comfort remain only for those with premium packages? Will small shopkeepers be included in the digital economy, or will online booking platforms take away the entire margin? This is the turning point where the temple economy will have to be viewed through the lens of inclusive development, not just revenue. Growth around the temple should be for everyone. If a temple gives a livelihood to the city, it is also the city's responsibility to give safety, cleanliness, and respect to the devotee. Let both faith and arrangement walk together. Now imagine, if darshan stops for even a single day in a major pilgrimage city, how many people will be directly and indirectly affected? The flower seller's sales will stop, hotel bookings will empty out, the taxi driver will wait, tables in the restaurant will remain empty, and the guide's full-day earnings will be gone. Only then does one understand that a temple is not just a center of faith, but a living economic ecosystem. It connects culture, commerce, employment, and community together. This is the backbone of India's spiritual economy. The devotee bows their head in the temple, but from that very journey, the stove burns in thousands of homes. And perhaps this is the biggest truth of this model. When the temple bell rings, the sound does not echo only in the sanctum sanctorum. It reaches the market, the hotel, the ghat, the lane, and the lives of millions of families.
If this video has taught you something new, or if you feel this information should reach more people, don't forget to like and share the video. Your small share can become valuable and useful information for someone else. If you have any questions related to this topic, or if you would like to share your opinion with us, be sure to write in the comment box. We read every question and suggestion from you, because your feedback inspires us to create better content. And if you want to keep receiving such interesting and reliable information about business, the economy, and the world in the future, then don't forget to subscribe to our channel GRT Business and also press the bell icon so that you get notifications of every new video directly. At GRT Business, we always strive to provide you with accurate, balanced, and reliable information. Our news and analysis are prepared based on information obtained from various news agencies, public sources, and public opinion. We make every effort to verify and validate each fact as much as possible. But in case of any possible error or dispute, the responsibility lies with the respective sources. Our only aim is to present you with a correct and trustworthy perspective so that you can understand any topic better.